teaching and learning depends on two things. One is demand and one is supply. So, moreover, user point of view, there are some demand, and as well as they want to get some access. Ranganathan said, library is a growing organization. Simultaneously, library, documentation center, information center, now it's called a digital library. It's changing the name, changing the system, changing the function due to user demand. We know technology is changing very fast, and the demand of user, whatever it is, teacher or learner, learner may be teacher, teacher may be learner, whatever it is, they need technology-based service. So, for getting that service, digital library can play a vital role for teacher and students, or students and teacher, learner and teaching. Moreover, National Library of India can play very important and significant role for teacher and user in respect of some classified retrieval system, some classified document storage system, as well as a remote user can use for their daily need-based demand. And now learning has a change to the e-learning, which is completely related to the digital library or digital materials or digital technology, whatever it is. So, teaching, absolutely teaching and learning depends on digital materials, and digital library can play good role in respect of e-learning preservation, e-learning materials, storage, e-learning materials, dissemination. One thing, Ranganathan again said, right person to right information and right time. In the digital age, moreover, digital India should follow these things. Without a digital library or without digital service, these things cannot be possible, and user demand cannot be fulfilled by traditional library service. Moreover, one thing is very important in this world: how people, how learner, how teacher will get information in the digital age. We know this is the information explosion age, and every moment information is creating and every moment information is preserving at the web. So, digital library can play a significant role to store the good, the classified, the demandable information, those who are very much related with the learner, and need-based documents should be preserved by the library, whatever it is, digital library or information center, whatever. And every institution, every research institution or organization or universities, they can make their collaboration with the digital libraries, whatever it is, Indian national digital libraries or like, then they can access their own information, own e-learning materials, and simultaneously they can share with others information, others. For example, IIT Guwahati is there and IIT Kharagpur is there. So, if they put their own fundamental research materials as e-learning materials, then both students and teacher can share with them. So in Bangladesh context, whatever I am telling, 1952 our library education has started, and first library has established by the government in 1854. So 52 when our library education has started, now there are total 100 universities libraries, and public libraries almost 100 in government, and non-government 500, and special libraries 400, and national library, we have very good national library. But the interesting thing is that such kind of initiatives, whatever India has taken, Bangladesh has not taken as yet. But digital Bangladesh concept has started before in a digital India. But we have institutional repository in our own institutions. So National Digital Library India can make some arrangement to link with such kind of institutional repository, then database to database they can exchange for teacher and learner. This is the very good things I would like to say now. Moreover, one important thing, not only this database to database, resource sharing has to be needed. All kinds of resource, especially human resource. So interaction and conference and seminar and workshop has to be held by the both parties. Then it would be very much effective for teacher and learner, as well as the profession of the information or digital professionals or digital age, these things. Another thing is that remote access facilities should be given by the all digital library systems, whatever it is here and there. But this is very fundamental to give such kind of things. Not only this, some selective dissemination information system has to be introduced by the digital library as a pilot basis, as a trial and error basis. Classified user should be there, and will get some information, some research product from them. And this type of things provided by the National Digital Library of India. This much only. If we go back, we are in same boat. We are in same boat. Still we are in same boat in respect of language, culture, and education and research. Some of fields are ahead from Bangladesh, some of fields are ahead from India. This is very reciprocal. It is happening neighboring country, between neighboring country. So specifically I would like to say this research, scientific research especially. Bangladesh has good research output in respect of agriculture, livestock, fisheries, and others. So such kind of information can share by the digital library system between both countries. Number second, India is very go ahead in respect of other development, in respect, and not only like this, sustainable development example is available at India. So such kind of things also can exchange between India to Bangladesh, whatever it is. So another thing, National Digital Library in India can play a good role to Bangladesh for building up the same digital library system in Bangladesh, and both party will be benefited for getting any kind of information or exchanging or whatever it is. And number two, staff development and view, exchange of view is very important, and that things also can be exchanged. Number three, in Bangladesh, university libraries, they are more developed in respect of their management and service and manpower. Secondly, special library service. So India and Bangladesh can exchange these two things also for development they are digital. Now all libraries, they are going to develop their own IR system, institutional repository, whatever I say. And this is and they are using Greenstone software or other DSpace software, whatever it is. But this is not actually the concept of digitalization or digital library system. This is the part of automation or whatever it is. So these things has to be developed by the help of, by the associated with the India and Bangladesh. So I think this much is enough for getting or giving from both countries. And moreover, historical heritage has to be developed by the both countries. It is called a digital archive or whatever it is, digital heritage. So for preserving our history, our heritage, so this these things has to be exchanged by both parties. And for sustainability of this system, government to government, geo to geo has to be involved. Otherwise, it's very difficult to sustain. And if institution to institution, organization to organization, it won't be sustained very much. If government will be involved, both parties, it would be very much effective, and it would be very much output oriented and sustainable system would be there. Last 1 year, Mandela Gates Foundation is there. So they have developed our 30 public libraries in all over the countries. And actually, after 3 years, it becomes the digital public libraries. So with the help of British Council. And government also involved, Ministry of Culture. Our library, especially public libraries, under the Ministry of Culture. It's not under the Ministry of Education, whatever it is, because culture is related with public, and public library under the. So they are going this very good thing. So this is the time to tag up with the government of Bangladesh and British Council and Department of Public Libraries. Then that would be the very good resource for the National Digital Library of India. And it would be very much effective in respect of Bengali literature and language and others also, whatever it is related to with Bangladesh and India. We have one pioneer organization, it is called Bangla Academy. They practice their research and they always produce Bengali literature, Bengali dictionary, everything from Bangladesh. So I do hope this would be very effective work if National Digital Library of India make some agreement or contact or collaboration with that organization, and West Bengal people or Bengali oriented people can be benefited from their publications. And Bangla Academy also, they are going to make their own institutional repository. So some advocacy, some awareness, some programs should be taken by the both parties to make such kind of arrangement as a national digital library in Bangladesh with the national digital library in India. Already National Library of India, Kolkata, and National Library of Bangladesh, Dhaka, they have some collaboration. But this is staff development exchange program and others. But digital age and digital system has not as yet done by the any organization or whatever it is. So it has to be this is the time to start like this. So actually library started with the early writings materials when stone, leather and clay tablets were there. When paper and ink has come, it has transformed from early writing materials to paper and ink. After that, it is transforming still from paper, ink to electronic. And so many devices, so many technologies, and earlier I said technology is changing very fast. So library systems, library service, library materials is changing also very fast, because user demand is very much important, and library professionals always give emphasis user demand, and library built up and library run by the user. User is the heart of the library, and without user library cannot run. Moreover, library is the heart of the institution, especially it's for university library. Now library professionals, they have to work with the other professionals for surviving, for fulfill the demand of user, because there are different types of user, different groups of user, and society already dominated by the information technology. Library is not a beyond of this. For fulfill the demand for running the library, moreover for functioning the library, and for dominating the information technology or communication, library has to work with the other professional groups, and library professional will work with other professional groups, especially those who are competent, those who are recognized in computer and technology and communication. And librarian also has to be receive expertise from them, from that discipline also. For example, National Digital Library of India, this authority has to work the ILA, Indian Library Association, not only ILA, ALA, American Library Association, not only like this, IFLA, UNESCO, whatever it is, those who are working for library professionals. And UNESCO, they, since 1940s, they are working on libraries. Before that also, especially public library, especially academic libraries, they are working. So it's a reciprocal work. So always we have to think that any professional, any profession developed by the interdisciplinary person. For in our library and information professionals, developed by the Melville Dew. In India, it is developed, it is instigated, it is spread by the S.R. Ranganathan. And S.R. Ranganathan 5 laws is still alive, not only in India, in this world. He said, right person, right information, right. Library is a growing organization. So this time is very important for us, for library professionals, those who are in academics, those who are in practicing librarian, to work with the other group of people, whatever I said, those who are expert in computer, those who are expert in technology, those who are expert in infrastructure, engineer or architecture. Without their help, without their contribution, profession cannot sustain very long. So National Digital Library India work with the help of IIT Kharagpur. It's a very good blessings for our profession to receive their technology, to cooperate them, and they have to come to our profession, already they landed up. It means both parties' target is to fulfill the user demand. So without both parties' cooperation, without both parties' work, it is very difficult to fulfill the user demand or whatever it is, target has not to be materialized. So that point of view, interdisciplinary age is running on, interdisciplinary time is running on. So every discipline has to work together to sustain in this world.